Suddenly, a series of strange and disturbing noises shattered the tranquility. It was as if an otherworldly presence had manifested within their bathroom. Panic rippled through the sleeping household, jolting them awake. Carol exchanged anxious glances with her husband, Mark. It was clear that something had to be done, and the responsibility fell upon Mark's shoulders. As the oldest and strongest man in the house, he was tasked with investigating the ominous disturbance. With a mix of trepidation and determination, Mark ventured into the dimly lit bathroom. At first glance, everything appeared normal. But then, just as he was about to turn back, the eerie noise echoed once more, unmistakably emanating from the toilet. The fear that had been lurking in the depths of Mark's mind began to creep up, and his heart pounded in his chest. He approached the toilet cautiously, his trembling hand reaching for the lid. The anticipation of what lay beneath was unbearable. With a deep breath and a quick yank, he flung the toilet lid open. The sight that greeted him was far from the horror he had envisioned. No monstrous creature, no lurking menace. Instead, he found a tiny, bedraggled possum, drenched and shivering. The creature blinked up at him, its eyes wide with fear. How had it ended up in their toilet? Carefully, he scooped the tiny possum out of the toilet bowl, cradling it in his palms. The poor thing was soaked and trembling, and Mark couldn't help but feel a surge of sympathy. The family gathered around as Mark gently dried the possum with a soft towel and offered it a few drops of milk. The possum's trembling began to subside, and it nestled into the warmth of Mark's hands. The next morning, they contacted the local animal rescue office. The possum, it turned out, was a female, and she was indeed quite small, likely a young one who had lost her way. The rescuers surmised that she must have crawled through the sewers, navigating a labyrinthine journey that led her to this unexpected encounter. The family gladly took on the role of caretakers, making sure their unexpected guest was warm, fed, and comfortable. Finally, the time came to release the possum back into the wild. As they watched her disappear into the darkness, Carol couldn't help but reflect on the strange and wondrous mysteries of life.